Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro. They trying to me. That's the wrong way, the wrong way. Me back, yeah, buddy. If he get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that guy but me, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now it's 2nd down. Lawrence working from the gun. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Jaguars making their first trip inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
A couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Lawrence to throw it. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just...
He's got it deep downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Riker there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
McCarthy's pass. Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now it's Lawrence. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
ETN on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Pass it down close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. Now Lawrence. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pass is caught by Addison. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He throws a bullet deep to the right. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he'll go out to the 35-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Lawrence looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Washington. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Plays brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. From the pocket, looking. Touchdown, Jacksonville! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. It's the Vikings looking at 3rd and 4. McCarthy looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Back to the air, McCarthy. He puts some juice on a deep throw. This is brought in at the 15. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Jones goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and goal for McCarthy. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings tie this game at 21. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Lawrence working from the gun. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He's on the move. Throwing deep down the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it, adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's second and goal. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Shudak is good. And they've taken back the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Devin Lloyd making the play. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So second down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Pass is caught by Addison. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On play action now, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He'll get this to Jefferson. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Fullback trying to power him across. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He's loaded another one up. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Has his man. It's Addison. And they bring him down around the 34. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. That throw behind his intended target.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 27. Etienne on the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
A touchdown aside.
End of the 3rd quarter.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. An option give here to ETN. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra points. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Hopkinson reels it in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
They go right back to Etienne. Dukes out, avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Etienne. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Trying it right side with Etienne. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. First throw for the backup now. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars holding on to a field goal lead. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw. Cut out left. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Etienne takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
They managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
The humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. Jukes one defender, and he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Etienne again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Here's Etienne on the give. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Cam Little getting the call on 4th down here to put 3 up for the Jaguars. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And this
I ain't seen real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real, I ain't seen real problems since tripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my day, I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like, what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you unless it's money or prize. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like, I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sickle. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I